Hello. In this example, we have a fraction with a complex number in denominator, and we have to simplify it to the form of a plus bi. The only way of doing that is applying same steps as rationalizing. So we have 6 plus 2i out of 4 minus 3i, and if this was a square root, we would apply a difference of squares formula, which is a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b times a plus b. And the reason I'm going to use the same formula in this problem is because we have 4 minus 3i. If we get 3i squared, this will give us 3 squared I squared, and I to the second power is -1. This effectively gets rid of the imaginary number in denominator. So we need to multiply denominator by its conjugate. We have 4 minus 3i, so we will multiply this by 4 plus 3i, and whatever we are multiplying denominator by, we need to multiply numerator by the same thing. So 6 plus 2i times 4 plus 3i. So we get in numerator, let's distribute 6 into 4 plus 3i. We have 6 times 4 plus 6 times 3i plus, let's distribute 2i into the 4 plus 3i, and we get 2i times 4 plus 2i times 3i. And in denominator, we are supposed to get a difference of squares, because that was the whole point. So we have 4 squared minus 3i squared. In numerator, we will get 6 times 4, which is 24, plus 6 times 3i is 18i, plus 2i times 4 is 8i, plus 2i times 3i gives us 6i to the second, and this is out of 4 to the second is 16, minus, let's distribute the second power into 3i, and we will get 3 to the second times I to the second. Remember that 3i to the second is 3i times 3i, so you have to distribute the power. Let's combine like terms of I in numerator, and we will get 24 plus 18i plus 8i, we get 26i, plus 6i to the second out of 16 minus 3 to the second is 9 times I to the second. On this step, let's remember that I to the second is equal to -1. So we need to replace I squared in numerator and denominator with -1. So we get 24 plus 26i plus 6, and instead of I squared we put -1, so 6 times -1. In denominator we get 16 minus 9 times. Instead of I squared we put -1, and we get 24 plus 26i. Positive 6 times -1, we will get -6 out of 16. -9 times -1, so we have 16 plus 9. Let's combine like terms in numerator. We have 24 minus 6, which will give us 18, plus 26i out of 16 plus 9 is 25. This is a reduced fraction and it's perfectly fine. However, we need to put the answer in the form of a plus bi. So all we have to do is just separate this fraction and have 18 out of 25 plus 26 out of 25i. And this is our solution in a plus bi form. That's all.